Listen, God is calling us to put our feelings aside. Put our feelings aside for the next person. I know that person may have been the one that hurt you. I know that person may have been the one that was wrong. But I'm going to tell you off my own experience. I remember there was a point in time there was someone who really wronged me. Who straight and knew they wronged me, full of pride. And I remember that I took it back to God and I said, God, I said, my feelings are hurt. And I said, I'm upset. I'm going to say this to him. I'm going to say that. I'm going to go off. I might even curse a little bit. I'm going to fuss them out because they going to feel how I feel. They going to feel, my hurt and my pain. I'm going to make them feel like me. Right? I'm going to make them know because I'm tired of being treated like that. And I heard God tell me, he said, be quiet. He said, because you will not do that. He had me to apologize to them for what they were saying to me. And I apologized that they felt the way that they did. And I cried saying it. I cried texting it because I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't mean it. I promise you I did. I can't lie. I did not mean that apology because I didn't understand why I had to apologize. And I kept asking, but I was obedient. And I remember when I got that text back from that person said, you know what? I apologize to you. You wasn't even wrong. It was me because of what's going on in my own life. I shouldn't have treated you like that. I shouldn't have said that to you. So I apologize. I just got a lot going on in my life. And when I looked at that text message, it was like a sense of relief. Something lifted off of me. And God said, do you see? If you put your emotions aside for the next person, you don't know what that person is dealing with behind closed doors. You don't know how that person has been affected. You don't know anything. But just your simple way of being humble. You humbled yourself in that situation as well as I know your feelings were hurt. But God said, I will deal with that. But I need you to move your feelings to the side. To be there for that next person. To be there for your neighbor. Love them like you will want to be loved. Because God said, if you love yourself good, you should love your neighbor good. And a lot of times, people are not going to always treat you right. But sometimes you have to put your emotions aside. Pick up your bed and walk. Pick up your flesh, right? And move that to the side. But begin to walk in your spirit. And the minute that you put your emotions to the side, you're going to see what loving people really is. And it's about full humility in your own self. So put your feelings and what you feel aside for the next person. That is what God does to us every single day. Remember that. Know that God loves you and I love you, but God loves you more than me. See you later.